Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, All Things Goddess and Family, and today I will be making my already happily married chickpea recipe. Now, at this time, I am currently separating my bad chickpeas from my good ones. So you have to take them and look at them. That's a bad one. And here I have all of my picked through chickpeas, and these are the bad chickpeas. So you can get an up close and personal look at how the bad chickpeas look. Always pick your beans, guys. Wash and rinse about 6 to 7 times, guys. Wash and rinse. And you want to grab your baking soda. And you want to put some baking soda in so that you can soak your chickpeas in baking soda. So just fill it up with water and soak them overnight. You want to rinse them very well, guys. Very well. 6 or 7 times. Now you want to add them to a pot. Pour you some filtered water in about 2 inches above the peas. And you want to bring them to a boil. Do not add anything in there at this time. Just bring them to a boil to cook. Meanwhile, while your peas are cooking, you want to prep your veggies. Start with your 5 cloves of garlic and mince them. Okay, guys, per my Aunt Christy, you need to have all of your ingredients ready because they're going to go into the pot, one after the other. So here I have a teaspoon of oregano and a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. In here, I have a teaspoon of black pepper. I have 2 teaspoons of pink Himalayan salt. I minced 5 garlic cloves, okay? I'm being extra. So, Aunt Christy did not say to do this part, but I'm going to do this part. So, I'm going to add in 1/2 of yellow onion. And also, I'm adding in a cup of sun-dried tomatoes that I chopped up. I chopped the sun-dried tomatoes. And I also have my own home canned veggie broth here that I'm going to use. And we have a heaping tablespoon of tomato paste. Okay? Okay. Rinse those beans really, really well. Well, drain them after you cook them. This is what they look like. Now, per Aunt Christy, you see these little things right here? She said they pop right off. I ain't about to do all of that. So, I'm going to add all of this in the pot when it's time. But I'm just letting you know, once you boil your chickpeas and they're done, rinse the aquafaba off and keep it jarred up because it's good. It's good. It's very nutritious. You can use it in soups. You can use it in different kind of meals or whatever. So, just keep it in your refrigerator in a mason jar for about, I wouldn't keep it more than 7 to 10 days, but just keep it. The nutritional benefits is very good for you. Okay, guys, to your pot, you want to add I'm adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to go ahead and add in my onion. I'm going to let them saute for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm also going to be adding about 3 leaves of basil. I'm going to chop this up really fine. I have 2 large leaves and a small leaf of basil. Guys, we're not going to add the basil in just yet. I was just showing you guys that I am going to be adding fresh basil to this dish. Right now, I'm going to add in those 5 cloves of garlic and let that saute for about 2 to 3 minutes as well. Make sure you're stirring frequently, guys. You don't want it to burn. And make sure that your fire is on like a medium low, not medium high, just like a medium low simmer. Next, I'm going to add in my sun-dried tomatoes. This is 1 cup of chopped sun-dried tomatoes. I'm going to add in my oregano and my red pepper flakes as well. And my pepper. And pink Himalayan salt. You can use any salt you want to use. I'm using pink Himalayan salt. You want to give that a good mix. Okay, guys, now you want to add in the chickpeas. Now, I'm also using 1 can of chickpeas as well that I rinsed and drained. Give it a good mix. Now you want to add in your 2 cups of vegetable broth. This is 1 heaping tablespoon of tomato paste, but I am going to add 2. So that's 1, and this is 2. This is where you want to turn your fire up to medium high. And bring that to a slight boil. Hey guys, I have some coconut cream here, and I'm going to add that to the pot. As I had some frozen spinach, and I'm going to use that, and this is a 12-ounce bag of frozen spinach. So I'm going to add my frozen spinach to this as well. After you have added your frozen spinach, you just want to give it a good mix. Give it a good mix around. Guys, so you pretty much just want to cook this. You can go ahead and turn it down to medium if you would like, and just cook it for a few minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes, until that spinach is wilted if you're using fresh, and not chunky and frozen anymore if you're using frozen like I just did. But you want to just continuously stir occasionally. At this point, guys, you want to go ahead and taste it. You're checking for flavor. Like, if you want to add a little bit more salt to it, or pepper or something like that, you're going to want to taste it for flavor. Okay, guys, I tasted it. I'm about to turn my fire down. And it is very delicious. However, I'm going to add in some Chef Paul Prudhomme's Vegetable Magic to my already happily married chickpeas, because I'm the flavor building goddess, and that's what I do. I build flavors. So instead of marry me chickpeas, these are already happily married chickpeas. Okay. And I know my Aunt Christy feels the same way. So at this point, you want to add in your freshly chopped basil and give that a mix. You want to add it, add that towards the end. Just give it a good mix. I'm going to let this simmer for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to start serving up them plates Wait until you see what I have in store for this dish. Aunt Christy. Aunt Christy with a C. Okay, guys, so add in, you saw when I put in the Chef Paul Prudhomme's Vegetable Magic, add in about a tablespoon of that. Also add in a tablespoon of garlic powder and a tablespoon of onion powder. Okay, guys, here comes the twist. I have some acorn squash that I roasted in the oven. I'm going to be adding me some stock. So I cooked this rice and veggie broth. Veggie stock, veggie broth. And I'm going to be adding that rice to each one of my acorn squashes. Okay. I'm a little extra, honey. I'm extra. Mash that down some. Get it all nice and good up in there. Now we are going to come in with our already happily married chickpeas. And we are going to pour those chickpeas right over top of that acorn squash and rice. Doesn't that look delicious, guys? Awesome. The next one. And that's okay if it falls all over the place. That's why I got it in this copper pan. Okay? It's all right. Ooh. Okay, guys, now here's the part where you can personally get you some vegan Parmesan cheese. But as for me, I'm using Parmesan Romano, freshly shredded Parmesan Romano cheese. And I'm just going to top that off with that. But you can most certainly keep this vegan and add you some vegan Parmesan. Look at that, guys. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? Now, because me and parsley is a flavor building goddess's best friend, we're going to sprinkle that with some parsley flakes. And voila, guys. Look at that. Bon appetit, guys. Let's check this out. See what that looks like. Oh my stars. Let's have a taste. Mmm. Wow. Yeah. Definitely try this, guys. Oh my goodness. It is like sweet from the acorn squash and savory from those chickpeas. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. That is delicious. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a family member to come and join the family. Thank you. Have an amazing day or night on purpose. Ashe. Y'all, give my Aunt Christy a round of applause in the comments for such a beautiful, divine, tasty dish. Give my Aunt Christy a round of applause in the comments, guys.